Bad Kitty Does Not Like Easter by Nick Brule. Nick's name is the only one on the front cover, so I know he's the author and the illustrator. He wrote the words and drew the pictures in this hilarious story. Are you ready to find some Easter eggs today, Kitty?
Kitty doesn't want to find some Easter eggs. Kitty wants to find all the Easter eggs. Kitty loves Easter eggs. Easter eggs have candy.
The Easter Bunny hid lots of eggs, Kitty. There are lots of blue eggs and lots of red eggs and lots of purple eggs. Meow, meow, meow. But there is only one golden egg. Whoever opens the golden egg will get the best thing ever.
Better than candy? Kitty wants the best thing ever. Kitty wants the golden egg.
She's imagining what it could have.
Maybe. What? Oh. Kitty wants the golden egg more than anything.
Okay, kitties and puppy, on your mark, get set, go!
Zoom!
Wow! Look, Kitty, blue eggs.
Kitty doesn't want blue eggs. Kitty wants the golden egg.
Look, Kitty, red eggs.
Kitty doesn't want red eggs. Kitty wants the golden egg.
Look, Kitty, purple eggs.
Kitty doesn't want purple eggs. Kitty wants the golden egg.
Meow, meow, meow.
Kitty sees something. It's round. It's golden. Could that be the golden egg?
Sorry, Kitty, that's not the golden egg. That's Puppy. But he has the golden egg.
Uh-oh. Kitty doesn't have the golden egg. She doesn't have any eggs. No blue eggs, no red eggs, no purple eggs. Kitty has no eggs at all. Kitty doesn't like Easter eggs. Kitty doesn't like Easter egg hunts. Kitty doesn't even like the Easter Bunny. Kitty does not like Easter. Poor Kitty. She won't get any candy.
Wow, instead of candy, the Easter Bunny filled the eggs with challenges. Write a story about your friend. Sing a song about your friend. Meow, meow, meow. Write a poem about your friend. Give a present to your friend.
Big Kitty is writing a story about Chatty Kitty. Chatty Kitty is singing a song about Stinky Kitty. Stinky Kitty is writing a poem about Puppy. Puppy is giving someone a present. But Kitty isn't having any fun at all. Look, Kitty, someone put something special in your basket.
Go on, Kitty. You know you want to open it. Open it!
Pop! Happy Easter, Kitty. Chatty Kitty, Big Kitty, Stinky Kitty, Puppy.
That letter isn't from the Easter Bunny, Kitty. That letter is from your friends.
Kitty thinks this is the best thing ever. Kitty thinks she has the best friends ever.
Meow, meow.
Kitty likes Easter after all.
Draw a picture of you and your friends.
By Kitty.
The end. Happy Easter. There was an old lady who swallowed a chick. Written by Lucille Calandro. Illustrated by Jared Lee. Boys and girls, do not swallow a chick. This lady makes wrong choices. Don't be like her. But let's read along and enjoy her fun story anyway. There was an old lady who swallowed a chick. I don't know why she swallowed that chick, but she didn't get sick. There was an old lady who swallowed some straw. The chick looked in awe as she swallowed the straw. She swallowed the straw to cover the chick. I don't know why she swallowed that chick, but she didn't get sick. There was an old lady who swallowed an egg. She didn't beg to swallow that egg. She swallowed the egg to jazz up the straw. She swallowed the straw to cover the chick. I don't know why she swallowed that chick, but she didn't get sick. There was an old lady who swallowed some candy. She knew the candy would come in handy. She swallowed the candy to sweeten the egg. She swallowed the egg to jazz up the straw. She swallowed the straw to cover the chick. I don't know why she swallowed the chick, but she didn't. She didn't get sick. There was an old lady who swallowed a basket. A tisket, a tasket, a brightly colored basket. She swallowed the basket to carry the candy. She swallowed the candy to sweeten the egg. She swallowed the egg to jazz up the straw. She swallowed the straw to cover the chick. I don't know why she swallowed that chick, but she didn't get sick. There was an old lady who swallowed a bow. Oh, what a show when she swallowed that bow. She swallowed the bow to tie on the basket. She swallowed the basket to carry the candy. She swallowed the candy to sweeten the egg. She swallowed the egg to jazz up the straw. She swallowed the straw to cover the chick. I don't know why she swallowed that chick, but she didn't get sick. There was an old lady who started to hop. She jumped up and down and just wouldn't stop. As she skipped down the trail on a day that was sunny. Oh, whoops! Guess who she met? It was the Easter Bunny. Wow! Thanks. Happy Easter. The end. Turkey's Eggcellent Easter. Written by Wendy Silvano and illustrated by Lee Harper. That means Wendy wrote the words and Lee drew these adorable pictures. Look out for other puns like this one. Remember, a pun is when a word is just a little bit silly and changes the meaning. So the word should be turkey's excellent Easter with an X right here. But the author made it silly and is calling it an eggcellent Easter because we have eggs at Easter time, right? So there will be lots of those throughout our story. And if you've read other turkey books with me or on your own, you know that Turkey is great at disguises. He looks just like what he's dressing up as. Almost. So when I get to the almosts, feel free to read along with me. Here we go. The sun was bright, the air was fresh. It was a perfect spring morning. Turkey read the sign one more time. Easter egg hunt, Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Find one of the special eggs to win an extra special prize. This is gobble gobble great, said Turkey. I wonder what the extra special prize is.
I heard something about chocolate and jelly beans, said Cow. Yum! whinnied Horse. We've got to get one of those eggs. But animals aren't allowed at the egg hunt, grunted Pig. It's just for kids. If they don't know we're there, we won't get the boot, said Sheep. Turkey, said Cow, you go in disguise and snoop out one of those eggs. We'll stay camouflaged and be your backup. How exciting, crowed Rooster. A secret mission. Gobbled a good idea, Turkey said. I'll be a rabbit. No one will notice an extra rabbit hopping around. The day of the egg hunt arrived. And Turkey's costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a rabbit. Almost. He kept a sharp eye as he hopped around and around the park. Finally, he spotted a special egg behind a rock. Target, straight ahead, 6 hops, he whispered to Cow. Move in, whispered Cow. Copy that, said Turkey. Hop, hop, hop. Alert, alert, child approaching, whispered Cow. Turkey froze. Some bunnies in big trouble, said the child. This egg hunt is for kids. Hop on out of here. Oh, gobble, gobble, grumbled Turkey. Psst. Time for a new disguise, Turkey, said Pig. Turkey looked around. I know exactly what to do. Making a prediction? What do you think his next costume's going to be? His costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a daffodil. Almost. He zigged and zagged and zagged and zigged. Psst, whispered Horse. I think I spy a special egg over by the bench. Copy that, said Turkey. He carefully inched his way over and planted himself next to the bench. There it was. Turkey leaned in and reached out to grab the egg. Mabel Mayberry glanced down. Oh, what an extremely beautiful flower. I think I will take it home for my Easter bouquet. Abort! Abort! whispered Sheep. Turkey bolted just before he got plucked. Gobble, gobble, thwarted again, groaned Turkey. I've got to find one of the special eggs before they're all gone. Psst, whispered Rooster. I spy a special egg up on top of the slide. We've got to get you up there undetected. Copy that, said Turkey. I think I have an idea. His costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a bumblebee. Almost. Ready? asked Horse. Gobble, gobble, guess, said Turkey. Fire away. Yoo! Turkey sailed through the air. Plop! Slide! Splat! Some stings not right here, scolded Farmer Jake. No turkeys allowed at the egg hunt. Buzz your way back to the barn. Oh, gobble, 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 moaned Turkey. Our mission has been sabotaged at every turn. I'm no expert, said Rooster, but maybe to get a special egg, you have to be one. Excellent idea, said Turkey. All the animals agreed. His costume wasn't bad. In fact, Turkey looked just like a special egg. Almost. On your mark, crowed Rooster. Get set, roll! Turkey was rolled from cow to horse to pig to sheep to the middle of the action. But before he could look around for a special egg, he was nabbed. I found one, cried Max. I found a giant special egg. At the prize table, Max turned in his special egg. Farmer Jake and Edna looked at Turkey. Then they looked at each other and laughed and laughed. This is truly an extra special egg, Farmer Jake said to Max. I think maybe you and your egg can each choose a prize. And they did. Extra special prize. One giant chocolate bunny, pizza with jelly bean topping. Mission accomplished, said Turkey. What an excellent Easter. The end. Look at that. They always have pizza at the end. These super silly, cute animals. What a fun Easter tale, and I hope that your Easter is just as much fun.
How to Catch the Easter Bunny. Written by Adam Wallace and illustrated by Andy Elkerton. I've been working long and hard with all my peeps and crew. We've made the eggs and now I'm here to bring them all to you. My real name's a secret. My friends call me EB. My special job means I must hide my true identity. Yes, I'm the Easter Bunny, and I'm coming to your home. If you have Easter spirit, then you just might see me roam. This first job is quite simple, just carrots on a plate. I'm lightning fast. To catch me, you'll need some better bait. A hole that's covered by a rug will never cause me strife. Have you forgotten what I am? Burrowing's my life. Now this is much more like it, a fully lit dance floor. I'll do a little hip-hop, then dash behind the door. This next shop is quite clever, made by brilliant engineers, but it's hard to catch a bunny who has supersonic ears. You want to catch me for my eggs and magic basket too, but I've been hiding Easter treats since 1692. This trap nearly gets me, but check out all my hops. Watch me dodge the flying fish and cherry yogurt pops. I'd switch my size from 2 feet tall to something small and gray. Your Easter spirit is so strong, you'll see me right away. I leave so many Easter treats, no children will be sad.
But when they see that I've escaped, they'll all be hopping mad. The Bunny Tumbler 2.0 sure takes me for a spin, but I've got lucky rabbit's feet. I know I'll always win. With all the treats delivered to children big and small, I've got one special stop to make to my favorite kid of all. See you next year.
V. And who do you think his favorite kid of all is? Do you think, could it be you? Maybe it is. I hope the Easter Bunny does hop your way. I wonder if you could catch him. The boys and girls in our story sure couldn't, but maybe you can. Splat the Cat, Where's the Easter Bunny? Based on the creation of Rob Scotton. Splat can't believe it. It is almost Easter, and he still hasn't told the Easter Bunny what he wants most. One day until Easter. We have to find the Easter Bunny, Splat tells Seymour. Dear Easter Bunny, this is what I want for Easter. A really big Easter egg, please. But where is the Easter Bunny? Do you know? Do you know? Is he hiding behind Splat's toy car? Nope. It's just a hedgehog having a picnic. Maybe he's playing in Splat's den. Splat's den, keep out. Nope, nothing here but a bunch of funny ducks. Where's the Easter Bunny? Do you know? Could he be driving that truck? Nope, a bunny driving a truck would just be silly. You don't see the Easter Bunny, do you? Do you see him somewhere? Do you... Oh, there he is. But look, Splat can't see him. Good eye. Keep an lookout. Or is that him reading the newspaper?
Easter Bunny missing.
Nope, he's definitely not a bunny. Where's the Easter Bunny? Do you know? Easter parade tomorrow. Is he hiding behind that sign? Do you guys see him? Do you see him hopping along? Nope, that's Splat's teacher, Mrs. Wimpy Dimple. Is he painting Easter eggs? Nope, it's Splat's friend, Kitten. Where's the Easter Bunny? Do you know? Is he under this umbrella? Nope, it's Splat's friend, Spike. Is he under that umbrella? Nope, it's Kitten again, and she hasn't seen the Easter Bunny either. How about you? Do you see the Easter Bunny? Where could he be? Do you see him right there? Where's the Easter Bunny? Do you know? Could he be in the mailbox? Let's see. Is he in the mailbox? Nope, but there is a surprise present for Splat. I wonder what it is. Do you see the Easter Bunny? Right there. You see him? You see him? Yeah. Now it's late and time for Splat to get ready for bed. Maybe the Easter Bunny is hiding in the bathroom. Nope, that's just Splat's little sister. No bunny here, right? What? Where? Yeah, right there. Splat wakes up on Easter morning. Did the Easter bunny forget him? Nope. I've got a really big Easter egg, says Splat. How did the Easter bunny know? Happy Easter! There goes the Easter bunny. The end. What a fun story. And one of the things that's even more fun about this book, and I didn't tell you before we started because I wanted you to pay attention to the story. But now that we're done, if you would like to watch it again, you can go back through and you can count the duckies on each page. There are hidden ducks all throughout the story. There's one. You see? And there's okay, I'm not going to show you anymore. But if you would like to count the duckies, that is a really fun game in a lot of the Splat the Cat books. And so you can go back and count the duckies and have even more fun this Easter. And I hope that you get everything from the Easter bunny that you want, and that includes lots of candy and chocolate. Happy Easter! Pete the Cat, Big Easter Adventure by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete was excited. Easter was here. He couldn't wait for his basket of goodies. Jelly beans were his favorite. Uh-oh, his basket was empty, except for a note. Pete, please help. Find the eggs. Find the eggs. Hide the eggs. Thanks. A Easter bunny. P.S. Where are these? Pete put on the bunny ears and thought, a cat with ears like a bunny? Now that's funny. Happy Easter, chickens! Do you have any eggs today? Pete asked. I am helping the Easter bunny. Sure, Pete. We have lots of eggs, the chicken said. We are happy to help, but don't you need a bunny nose and a fluffy bunny tail? The chicks were right. A bunny nose and tail would be neat. Then Pete's costume would be complete. Pete put on the nose and tail like a bunny's. A cat dressed up like a bunny? Now that's funny. Now Pete was ready. It was getting late, and he still had lots of eggs to decorate. What color would Pete use? Hop, 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 off to the tool shed for paint and brushes. Pete couldn't wait to paint the eggs. Some eggs had one color, some eggs had two. Some eggs were red, and some eggs were blue. When the egg painting was done, Pete had a basket full of bright, colorful, amazing eggs. Now hiding them would be lots of fun. But where, oh where, would Pete hide the eggs? Around the neighborhood for all his friends to find. Can you find the eggs? Do you see some? Yeah! Pete hid eggs in flower pots. He hid them in the water spout. And when he was done hiding the eggs, Pete the cat was all worn out. Helping others out is what Easter is all about, Pete said. Pete's job was done. He was hiding the last one when the Easter Bunny arrived. Great job, Pete! You were a big help, said the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny gave Pete an award for a job well done. Helping others can be lots of fun. Happy Easter, everybody. The end. What a fun Easter adventure. I hope you find lots of eggs this Easter, just like all the boys and girls surely found after Pete was done hiding them. Thanks for watching. If you love this book and want a copy of your very own, you can get one at the link below. If you had fun reading along with me, please like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out all the other videos where I read books aloud just for you. I hope I'll see you guys soon and you'll come back and read with me again next time. Bye!